Coping with a period of change is something people really struggle with. And obviously, because this is kind of me talking about from personal experience, the way that I kind of have and I'm going to continue dealing with change, it's obviously very difficult, especially when it's losing someone or having something rapidly like backfire, or maybe you applied to a job and you didn't get it and now you don't know, or maybe you had no plan B for something. Whatever it is, you've either missed out, lost it, or you weren't expecting for it not to work out, whatever it is. And in an emotional sense, you have to just sit. You cannot make any rash decisions or judgments on why, how, what. You can ask those questions to yourself, but to try and figure them out by searching for the root cause isn't going to help in the moment. And one thing I definitely have done, and one thing I am doing, is just shutting off for the days where I'm really struggling. You shut off the feeling, and you just sit with it and you wait, because some things are temporary, some things are permanent. But see, the problem with that is not knowing if something's going to be temporary or permanent, or not knowing if there's going to be another way to move forward with it, is that you feel like you have to know now, but you don't want to get the worst possible result. So something that one of my really good friends told me, which has really sat with me, is when you're in that situation of waiting through change and figuring things out while you wait to know what's going to happen next, is you just prepare for the worst possible thing. And as much as it will hurt, and that you'll have to sit and really dig deep to not let it really rip you apart, obviously you're allowed to sit with your emotions and feel emotional about it, and feel sadness and upset and angry and all that stuff, and talking about it and releasing it in some sort of way is healthy, but you can't let it rip you to shreds, and that's why you're preparing yourself for it. If you can feel it in that sense, then you can deal with it if it happens. But more often than not, sometimes you'll get a better result than you expect. So if you set yourself up to deal with it, if worse comes to worse, you will feel so happy that more often than not you'll get maybe sometimes just a little bit better than the worst possible result. Sometimes a lot better, but you won't know that until then. It's difficult, and I really understand, and I empathise and fully grasp the situation for other people that are going through that. And I can tell you now, it is going to be difficult, but you are going to make it through it. Because as much as things can go horribly wrong for me and for you, there is no way I'm going to give up now, because that hope of something, maybe this change being either better for me or the change being temporary, either way I'm going to make it through it, because I have hope that at the end of the tunnel there will be light, and you should too. So on that note, I hope you guys all are able to help yourselves and deal with this change as best as possible. and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.